What's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another video vlog. In this one, we are going to talk about reprogramming your mind. We're just going to raise some awareness as to how easily our minds are programmable, make you become aware of the fact that probably many of the decisions you make in your life today are not really truly decisions that came from deep within your soul. These are rather decisions that are programmed into us, and we make those decisions, if that makes any fucking sense. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna talk about this, and by the end of this video, we're gonna sum it up by saying how you can unprogram your mind from all the bullshit and actually program your mind the way you want it to be. You feel me? So if you're smart, you'll figure that out while I'm talking about everything in this video, because then you'll be like, oh, well, then it's just the opposite of that. So yeah, it's not, you don't gotta be that smart to understand how to reprogram your mind once you understand how our minds are being programmed. So yeah, you guys, before we talk about it, you already know I love to smoke up before starting all of my videos. So I took a couple dabs before I actually pulled out the camera and started filming, so I'm already faded, but we'll take a dab together. You guys let me know down below what you're smoking up, indica, sativa, hybrid. You know I want to know. Throw it down below. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know what you're smoking out of. Vape pen like your boy, pipe, bubbler, straight shooter, steamroller, bong, blunt, joint, what have you. Want to know. Yeah, let's take a dab. Cheers. Damn, you guys, I'm pretty stoned, so you guys keep smoking your shit. I'm gonna jump into the topic of this of this video, of this jit. All right. Reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your consciousness. You feel me? Our minds are easily programmable, you guys. People that are masters at this, if they're a master at their craft, are magicians. Magicians know how to program your mind in such a way that when they ask you, oh, what's the number of this card I'm holding, and you just say a random number, it happens to be that card, they know you're gonna say that number because they've programmed your mind with that number far before they even ask you, oh, what number is behind this card. Let me make this make sense. So our minds are easily programmable, you guys, and it starts the minute we're fucking born. You feel me? That's why, that's a whole nother subject, but it matters how much our parents take care of us, pay attention to us, nurture us, and teach us right from wrong, because we really are learning and being programmed from the minute we're born. So TV, let's use that as an example. 5% of our consciousness is what we're aware of, right? The other 95% of our consciousness is what's considered the unconscious, the subconscious. 95% of our consciousness we're not even aware of. It's considered the unconscious. We're only conscious of 5% of our, we're only aware of 5% of our consciousness, which is crazy, right? But with that being said, let's take TV, for example. When we're watching TV, we're only conscious of 5% of what we're focusing on. 95% of our consciousness, the unconscious, the subconscious, is absorbing everything else in the background of the TV, in the environment, everything. And we're not aware of that. Obviously, we can't be aware of fucking hundreds of thousands of millions of things going on around us. So our physiology developed something in evolution where we're only conscious of 5% of things, and the other 95% we're unconscious of. We still don't fully understand that, but yeah, anyways, in psychology, they understood that this is something we can use to somehow be able to program people. So, you know, like, this might not make sense for some of you because I'm talking like faded, but it will make sense to some of you, and that's all that matters, you feel me? So, let's take alcohol, for example. We've all grown up seeing it in every fucking liquor store, every store we go to. All these commercials, Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, all of that, right? Shit, I'm even wearing a Budweiser shirt. I don't drink, but I fuck with the brand, you feel me? Yeah, that's been programmed into our subconscious and our conscious mind, and we just naturally think it's, you know, it's just part of society. It's something people do on the weekends, or some people get addicted and hooked, right? But in reality, it's fucking poison. It's very acidic for the body, and it destroys your fucking liver and shortens your lifespan. So, you know, it's just about being aware of the fact that not only are we being programmed by what we're watching and listening, but everything behind that in the background is also being poured into our brain and programming our brain to think and look at the world in a certain way. So just be aware of that, you guys. Watching the news during COVID, your mind's being programmed to think you fucking need a vaccine or you're gonna die, you're gonna kill other people if you get infected, all this bullshit, right? That's just one example. That's how easily we're programmable. You know, if we don't deliberately ask deeper questions and decide to look behind the veil and go further, do our own research, then we're just gonna take things at face value and reap the consequences later down the road, you feel me? A lot of people are dealing with the consequences of the vaccines now, you feel me? And that's something I saw coming a long time ago, and I try to say shit, but no one listened, you feel me? Everyone wanted to be the guinea pig in the experiment. Anyways, yeah, so if you understand what I'm saying, you understand that. So how do you reprogram your mind? By literally feeding yourself the things you want to learn, the things that you want to emulate in your own life. If you want to be healthy, study healthy fucking people, holistic health, right? If you want to be more loving, less angry, more empathetic, compassionate, then study those things. That's something that I'm lacking and I need to study. And just not just study, but like watch things on YouTube that have to do with that, so I can program my mind, you feel me? Indulge in more books, I don't know. But that's my point. If you want to grow yourself into a certain being, then start indulging in things that create that being. Even what we listen to programs our mind and the decisions we make. And the decisions we make, 95% of them are unconscious decisions, you guys. We only make 5% of our decisions. Only 5% of our decisions are conscious decisions, because only 5% of our awareness is conscious. 95% is unconscious. So all that other shit that's programmed into your mind, and you're making these decisions and you're like, why did I even do that? Well, it's because it's programmed into your fucking subconscious mind, into the part of you that you're not conscious of, unless you decide to develop the spiritual discipline and practice to meditate and actually dive into your subconscious mind. But most people aren't going to do that. Most people aren't going to take psychedelics and go on a journey into their unconscious mind and see the dark aspects of themselves, you feel me? So reprogram your conscious mind, your unconscious mind, by watching things that you really value, you feel me? I value health. I value consistently learning and growing myself. So I indulge in those type of things, you feel me? Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I still listen to like crazy crazy metal music, some rap, some shit where it's like, I shouldn't be listening to that, but I don't know, I still fuck with the vibe and shit. So we're all growing. I'm aware of it, and that's all that matters, and I want you guys to be aware of it. The fact that our minds are easily programmable, and how to fucking change that, how to reprogram your mind. And it's not easy, but being aware of it, you can actually make the conscious decisions to change your environment and change what you indulge in and listen to, so that eventually everything reprograms in you and you become a new fucking being, you feel me? The being that you actually want to be, and decisions that you actually want to be making, you feel me? So with that, I'll leave you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and gained some value out of it. Let me know down below if you guys did enjoy it, gain some value, and actually fuck with this type of content. But if you don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna make the type of content I want to. So yeah, let's close out with a dub. Cheers. It's a blinker. All right, you guys. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next Monday or Tuesday. Typically, that's my goal, to release a new vlog every Monday, Tuesday, which are my days off. So yeah, stay tuned. Next week, new vlog. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching this at. And yeah, peace.